Okay, I'd like to call to order the meeting of the California Institute meeting. Excuse me. I will call the California Military Institute regular board meeting to order at 5:59. I'm going to ask for a roll call to determine a quorum. Trustee Hall?
Here.
Trustee Anaya?
Here.
Trustee Stafford?
Here.
Trustee Garcia?
Here.
And Trustee Campos. We have established a quorum. (3.1) Invitation to address the Board of Trustees, closed session items only. Are there any public comments on closed session items?
No public comments.
Thank you. Okay, so 4.1 is to adjourn to closed session. Do I have a motion to adjourn to closed session? Do we need one?
We'll go to
So
6.1.
how do I? Oh, just, okay, that doesn't. Okay, so we're going to reconvene in public session? No, 5.1, sorry. The regular board meeting of the California Military Institute is reconvening at 6 p.m. Revision, adoption, and ordering of agenda, which is, oh gosh. 7.1, the revision, adopting, ordering of agenda, December 18th, 2024. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Okay. Please vote. Yeah. Trustee Hall was the second. Upon a vote being taken, the vote was 5-0. And we're now moving into oral report. 7.1, report out of closed session, which is not necessary, correct?
No.
Okay. 7.2, student representative to the Board of Trustees. And oh no, I'm sorry.
Trustee Anaya.
Do we have the video?
Trustee Anaya. We're introducing the CMI student, Representative Cadet Captain Santiago Frias.
Good morning. I'm Cadet Captain Santiago Frias. I'm the new 9th Brigade Commander, and today I'll talk about the events that went on in December. So first, I will go over wilderness skills. This was a 3-day state event. The location of this event was in Camp San Luis Obispo. In this event, the cadets were able to learn very beneficial skills for when they are in the wilderness. Next is our winter sports. Our winter sports are currently ongoing, including our soccer and basketball teams. They already have league wins in their season so far. Next is the tree lighting. This took place on December 6th. Our band, choir, and as well as our folklorico dance team all participated in this event. Now, for promotions, many cadets promoted from December 9th to the 14th. The ranks that promoted were cadet to captain. Next is the Christmas band concert. This concert took place on December 12th in our CMI gym. This gave all levels of our band a chance to play in front of a very supportive audience. Additionally, this gave a band senior the opportunity to play their senior piece. Now, we love our music, so on December 13th, we let some of our cadets play some corridos to help elevate their brand. And the last event is the Christmas parade that took place on December 14th. The units that were marching were a 5-man color guard that consisted of all middle schoolers, the drill team, 2 marching units, our amazing band, and as well as our cheer team. Thank you.
Okay, we're moving on to 7.3, CMITA President, Angel Love Barons.
Good evening, Cabinet, Board of Trustees. I will now say President Campos instead of, my note says President Garcia, and Superintendent Aru. Welcome, Trustee Hall and Trustee Anaya. I am Angel Love. I have been at CMI for 18 years. This is my 18th year. I was actually with the district for 6.5 years before that, before I moved into a classroom. I look forward to meeting with you at some point in the future and to get to know you and let you get to know our school and our people. I want to deeply thank Hector, Dr. Arau, Mr. Andrade, President Garcia, Mr. Campos, for holding a town hall meeting last week for our teachers and staff at CMI. That is a first for all time for our campus and was deeply appreciated. Knowing that some of the comments that were made were not easy to hear and not all of them were polite. Quick responses from the M&O team working with our admin, we have already been seeing changes and increased in some of those issues. Action plans for some of them are already in place, some are already done, and others are in process. So a big thank you to all involved on that. Big thanks and appreciation goes to Dr. Dotson, who has been working hard with me in developing strong and positive paths forward for CMI. Last night, many of us enjoyed a holiday party off campus that brought about some uplifted spirits and morale. I look forward to continuing to work with him on all matters CMI. Being new to our campus, we are embracing him as one of our own, and we've already told him he has to stay. We look forward to having our copies of our CBA that were ratified last month. Thank you again to the board for helping us through that process. Additionally, the CMI TA negotiating team is working on sunshine articles to present to the board in January, with negotiation sessions hopefully will quickly follow behind. Mr. Andrade, I hope we can have a cup of coffee soon and get to know each other. And Dr. Arau, we need to get together, as we've talked several times, to just have a chat. And on that note, I want to present you with a token from one Rotarian to another. I did not get to be there when you were inducted. So here is a Rotary pin that is the state bear symbol with the Rotary top in the middle. Happy holidays to one and all. Thank you for your support and positive thoughts on our school. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. 7.4 CSEA President Rosa Galvan. Oh, not here, okay. Okay, we'll be moving on to 7.5 Principals Update.
Phone is off? I tried to turn it off last meeting, right during last meeting. Yes, sir. Good evening, President Campos, Vice President Garcia, members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Arau, Cabinet members. Good evening. All right. I'll keep it short and sweet, and my phone won't ring. I promise you that. Okay, our enrollment remains at 1029. It's stayed for the past month. It has been at this level. We have 31. This is how it breaks down. We have 31 fifth graders, 89 sixth graders, 161 seventh graders, 159 eighth graders, 165 ninth graders, 174 10th graders, 116 11th graders, 134 12th graders. Our 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th, and 12th grade classes are full. And our 8th, 9th, and 11th grade, we still have room available for students to come if they want to. All right, next slide. Our current attendance rate is at 95.49%. This is an increase of 2.41% over last year's, the same time frame of last year. So our attendance rate is still up there, and we're still trying to do better. Well, this month, we had quite a few students who got sick, so that brought our attendance rate down a little bit. Also, for some reason, a lot of parents decided to take their students out for vacation before the vacation, so that also brought our attendance rate down. However, those students are on independent study contracts, so when they turn their work in, that'll increase our attendance rate again. Next slide. All right, like all, yeah, our students are studying for the, well, they're taking their finals this week, but when they come back from the break, we'll be revamping our preparation for state standard testing during the spring and summer. So we're fully aware that our scores need to go up, just like every other school in the district, but I am confident that our teachers are doing a job. Our teachers are teaching, our students are learning, and I am confident that our scores will go up from the past years. Next slide. This week, we are out in front of that school with these signs. These are a few of our guardsmen and our parents, just making sure that the students are coming to take their finals. Our attendance very extremely high this week due to the finals. So we're having rallies every morning out in front of the schools. I was actually doing a cheer myself out there. I'm surprised they didn't take a picture of it, but that's okay. I got my cheerleading stuff going. Next slide. Oh, and just like Ms. Behrens mentioned, we had a great town meeting. I want to personally thank Mr. Garcia, Mr. Campos, Mr. Andrade, Hector. The work that you guys started the next day, things started happening on the campus. And in fact, one of the crew members came and asked me what color paint did I want the bathrooms. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. What color are the bathrooms? Paint them, just paint them. So anyhow, I can't thank you enough. You guys, you came, you heard, action has been taken, and our school is already, our facelift, internal facelift is already happening. So truly, truly, truly appreciate that. And I do, just like Ms. Behrens said, that all of the questions that you guys got didn't come across the most polite, and even I cringed a little bit, but you embraced what they had to say and listened and are taking care of business. So I can't say I thank you enough. I truly appreciate all you do. Next slide. We reestablished our partnership with the 163rd Air Wing over at March Air Force Base. And this right here is the change of command. The colonel that's standing next to Mr. Henderson is the new commander. She's actually the first female to ever command an air wing in the Air Force. So she's the first, and she invited. We went over early in November to meet her to reestablish the partnership, and she has embraced CMI. Almost said OMI. She has embraced CMI wholeheartedly, and she invited us to her change of command, and even invited our color guard to present the colors at the change of command. So what a great honor that was for us, for our cadets to be witness to the first female ever being promoted to the position that she holds now as commander of that 163rd Air Wing. That was a great honor for us, for our school, and for our cadets. Thank you. Pending any questions, that's the end. She's standing right next to In the second row, next to, yeah, Mr. Henderson. Her name is Colonel Amy Howard.
Question, why does this guy look so big compared to everybody else? Is he really that big?
Yeah, maybe that's, that might be the angle of the camera. He's pretty stout. He is pretty stout, but I want to say that's the angle of the camera. I'm going to go with that. Pardon me. Yeah, there's two drones. There's one there, and there was one on the other side. They wheeled those drones in for this change of command ceremony. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for that, Dr. Dotson. And we're 8.1, invitation to address the Board of Trustees on non-agendized items. Are there any public comments on non-agendized items?
No public comments.
No public comments. Okay, 9.1, consent calendar, approval of the consent calendar items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Please vote. Upon the vote being taken, the vote was 5-0. And 10.1, discipline, November 2024, monthly suspension report. And moving on to action items, 11.1, personnel, certificated personnel action items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? No, okay, I'm sorry, Edward. Please vote. Upon the vote being taken, the vote was 5-0. 11.2, curriculum, California Military Institute Expanded Learning Opportunity Plan for the 2024-2025 school year. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Whoa.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote. Upon a vote being taken, the vote was 5-0. And 12.1, other items by the superintendent.
Thank you, President Campos. I just want to say thank you to Dr. Dotson, Ms. Behrens, also for the invite to the town hall meeting and the opportunity that we had to listen directly from some concerns from the staff members, and for giving us the opportunity to work on them. And I think that was our promise, and I'm really glad and really happy to hear that the next day you were seeing what was promised by some members of our board and some members of our cabinet. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
Trustee Hall?
Nothing. No, I'm good.
Trustee Anaya? Comments?
No, no comments.
Thank you. Trustee Stafford?
Just like to say, I hope you have a happy holidays. I know everybody's due for a nice break, and please enjoy yourselves. Look out for those who are in need and suffering, and keep up the good work. Your attendance is great. Thank you very much.
And Trustee Garcia?
I always have something to say. Actually, I want to thank you guys for bringing your concerns to us. You know, one of the promises we told you is we're going to listen. And just because we can't act right away doesn't mean we're not listening. But in this case, we were able to act a little bit more swiftly, and I'm glad that a lot of your needs are being met. And again, if you have more concerns, we're asking that you follow the process that we've asked and that we've laid out before you guys, and we're going to do the best that we can collectively. And like Mr. Stafford said, you know, it's holiday season, or the season's here, and, you know, a lot of people go through things. And I bring this up every year. You know, I don't know if you guys believe me or not, but I take this stuff seriously. Mental health is real. There are people who are lonely out there. There are people having hard times. Family members come and go. So it could be a good time, it could be a bad time, but pay extra special attention to them. If you see they need a hug, go out, give a hug. You know, if you could do something, give a blanket. You know, everything counts. Everything means something to someone. So go out and be your best and do your best. And thank you for all of your help. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Thank you. And then finally, yeah, you know, just to the staff and the administration and Angel, the leadership there at CMI, you know, I know it was great to be there. Sometimes we got to have those conversations, and I think the more we know, I think there was a lot of passion that came out across in the town hall, but I think it was a good thing. I think it was all for a positive reason. I don't think anybody took anything personal. We just kind of understand, hey, there's some issues, and we got to tend to them, and hopefully that we're able to get to that, you know, swiftly and in a way that, you know, is satisfied to all that are involved. So thank you guys for that. And like everybody else said, you know, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, a great holiday season, time, you know, a couple days and we're off and go do what you do, whatever that may be. But, you know, obviously, like Mr. Garcia said, just kind of think about others, count your blessings, and also if you can lend a hand, help out. That's great. So thank you guys for all that you do. 14.1, adjournment. Regular meeting of the California Military Institute for December 18th, 2024. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Please vote. Unless you guys want to have a discussion on that. Okay, upon a vote being taken, the vote was 5-0, and the meeting was adjourned at 6:21.